of money about an online marketing powerhouse today, growing by leaps and bounds. And guess what? People responded. He sponsored people from Paris. Unbelievable to me. There was a group that really enticed me. It was kind of interesting. I joined it. It was a group for cyclists over 50 years of age. I qualified big time for both of those. So I joined. And, they started asking me questions. Hey, Pete, good to have you here. Where are you from? Where have you cycled? I said, well, a couple of months ago, I cycled 1,200 miles up the Mekong River from Vietnam to Cambodia, up to Laos. They said, Pete, how'd you do that? Glad you asked, my friend. Let me tell you how I did it, how I can do it, where I got the money, where I was able to do something like that, take those kind of trips. You see, my friends, they're out there. But if you rely on that exclusively, you're making a big mistake. No, 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 no. Now, the other great source that many of you have, I call the black box. Now that goes back to my system engineering days, where we always had a black box. I don't want to go through a big explanation for you right now. It doesn't matter. But the black box is this in our business. You put everybody in a black box that you ever talked to, that didn't join the business and become active. So you put the people in the black box that said no, the ones that said maybe, the ones that says I'm going to think about it, the ones that join and do nothing, whatever the case might be. You put them into the black box. Sooner or later, that black box gets so busy. I don't know what they do in there, banging around, whatever they're doing. Sooner or later, somebody pops out. Yeah. Well, what you do, of course, is you keep contacting them. Things change. Life changes. Change very, very quickly in many instances. Look at the last 2 months, the changes that have taken place. So it could be a month, 2, 3 months, 6 months, a year. The longest I ever had somebody in a black box was 24 years. They popped out and joined the business. Didn't do a lot, but they're selling product, making some extra money, creating volume. Why not? Why not? But we got people coming out of the black box today because we have a different business today. Now, what is our business today? Look, the perception of our business has changed. For many, many years, we're known as network marketing, and we still are by many people. Also, we're known as pyramiding. That goes back years ago. Pyramiding scheme with some negatives associated with many of this, whether it's network marketing, whatever you want to call it. And so that was the perception of our business. All right. Now, the perception has changed recently over the last year or so because we do more and more online work. So people are starting to see us as an online business. But in the last couple months, with the lockdown and the fact that we're doing many, many things online today all over the world, we're now known as an online marketing powerhouse using the latest of technologies and with a global outreach. And we offer an opportunity to any person that wants to have a better life. Extra money, a lot of money, your choice. Now, there's a low investment. Anybody can get in. There's no risk because you don't have to quit your job. You start part-time and you get mentorship and training. And we have a system that we will teach you. And so people are seeing our business in that light today. And they're joining by leaps and bounds. As I said before, we have never grown this fast that I can remember. Oh, maybe when I went diamond in the early days, I don't know. But my gosh, we got people coming in. We got products being sold. We got people making ruby, as I said before, platinum, moving up, pace setter, double pace setter, triple pace setter. We had a person from Hong Kong, triple pace setter, in their first month in the business. Had another woman. Unbelievable story, what she did. Yes, in the first week in the business, she's got 8 frontline. 8 frontline, the first week in the business. Now I go on and on. I can tell you stories like this that just come in recently for hours and hours and hours. But I don't want to do that because I just want to convince you with some examples that working online, moving your needle with the proper balance for the future is the way to go. Yes, it's possible. You can do it. It doesn't take much expertise, as I said before, and it's available for anybody. Well, we talked about the invitation. We're an online marketing powerhouse. I'll repeat it. Yes, using the latest technology with a global outreach, available to any person that wants to be in business. Now, most people know about eBay, Amazon. They buy products from them, but they don't know about us to the degree we are involved. Some do, of course. That's why they're seeing us in a different way, but many don't. And we show them what we have, how we do it, and we get their interest right away. because people know online marketing is the future. Traditional distribution, buying in stores, as we all know, is diminishing more here in the United States than other markets, but it's diminishing. And the future is online marketing. We're in the right place at the right time, an area that's going to grow by leaps and bounds. Yes, we're very interesting times, my friends. Very interesting times. But I do want to emphasize one more time, I'm using communication media to send information out quickly, and I recommend that you do that too. Of course, Network 21 does a great job with that, with their digital transmissions of all types. But keep in mind, information in today's world has got to be quick. You can't delay. You can't send them something that's an hour to get their interest. No, 2 minutes, 4 minutes, 6 minutes, 8 minutes maybe. People are not going to pay attention to something longer than that. I don't. I get from friends, relatives all over the world, people will send me different videos, etc. First thing I look to see how long it is. If it's 20, 30 minutes, I put it aside. Maybe I'll have time later. Many times I don't, never see it. If it's 2, 3, 4 minutes, yeah, I'll watch it. You know, you can do it. You can do it quickly. So be careful what you're sending out. Send out information that's quick and powerful before the plan to get their interest if you want. After the plan, definitely after the plan. Send them something to confirm what you just did. You know, confirm the information that you presented to them. And so be sure when you're using your communication media, your digital transmission, you're doing it with quickness. All right, fast. You get it out to them as fast as possible. As soon as you're finished, an example, when you show the plan, as soon as you're finished, get it out to them, but make it short and sweet so that immediately they have more information to follow up on. Now, it's the best of times. It's the worst of times. For some people, it's the worst of times. Where are you? Which is it for you? You decide. You decide.